guys, my name is Nicole Wolf and I'm a paranormal romance author. Welcome to my channel. So I'm recording this on my phone because I tried to record this video like 5 times on my webcam on my computer and that's not working. My webcam apparently is a piece of crap because it keeps lagging really bad. So I'm going to try this on my phone and see if my phone has some better luck. So you'll probably have figured out from the title of the video that today I want to talk about 2019. It's here, it's a new year, and that means that it's time to start thinking about the new year and what you want to accomplish in the next 365 days. Well, a little less than 365 days because it's actually January 11th. I'm posting this a little late. Actually, I'm recording this a little late, so sorry. Don't mind my voice. I found out that I have allergies, apparently. My nose is like all stuffed, so I'm sure I sound just wonderful right now. Okay, so before I get started on the actual goals, I actually wanted to go through my publishing plan for 2019 and what I plan on publishing and when I plan on publishing it. So, the first book I published was in October of 2018, and that was the start of my series, the White Moon Warrior series, and it's called First Kiss of Freedom. It's available on Amazon, and the whole series as a whole is a dystopian romance that takes place after the world has been taken over by immortals, and the immortals have enslaved mankind. So, First Kiss of Freedom follows the story of Nessie, a vampire slave who's feisty and sarcastic, and her attitude kind of gets her in trouble. And Charlie, who is a vampire who serves under Nessie's master, and he returns after 10 years of being away, and when he comes back, he realizes that Nessie is his fated mate. The reason he didn't realize this before is because 10 years ago, Nessie was still a child, and in this world, a vampire cannot recognize their fated mate until their mate is an adult. So, when he was there before, she was still a child, so that never registered. Now, when he returns, now all of a sudden she's an adult because it's been 10 years, and that's how he's able to realize that Nessie is his fated mate. And, Nessie being his mate has a lot of complications because, one, Nessie hates vampires because she is a slave to vampires. And then she also complicates Charlie's plans for revenge against their master. So that's kind of book 1 in a nutshell. I'll leave links below for anybody who's interested. But now that I kind of gave you a breakdown of how the series started, let's get into 2019 and the rest of the books in the series that I plan on publishing this year. So I plan on publishing the rest of the White Moon Warrior series in 2019. It's going to be a 5-book series, which means that the remaining 4 books I plan on publishing throughout 2019. The second book in the series, which is called Kiss of Fire, I'm releasing on January 15th, which is this coming Tuesday. And this story follows Nessie's brother Torin and a mute slave named Autumn, who's from a rival pack, that has suffered long-term abuse. Now, anybody who's read the first Kiss of Freedom, anybody who's read that book will have already met both characters because they make cameos in the first book. You don't have to read the first book in order to understand what's going on in the second book, but they are connected. Okay, so Torin rescuing Autumn from the rival pack kind of has disastrous consequences for him and his family and his pack as a whole. So the story is basically about whether or not he's going to choose love or if he's going to choose loyalty to his pack and his family. So that book is coming out on January 15th. It's called Kiss of Fire. I will leave a link below again. And the third book in the series, it's a 5-book series. The third book in the series, I would like to release in April of this year, and it's called Kiss of the Arctic. And that one follows the story of Torin's sister, Kayleen, and a rogue vampire named Raoul. It takes place in the icy wilderness of northern Canada, where Kay struggles to survive on her own for the first time. And then the appearance of a dark stranger, which is Raoul, threatens her location to her fiancé. That's a brutal alpha that wants her back at any cost. And again, if you read Kiss of Fire, you'll know who the brutal alpha is and why he wants her back. And, you know, you get a lot of background. You'll get a lot more background information if you read the second book. But you don't have to read the second book because some of that will be in this book. Okay, so the next book in the series, which is the 4th book in the series, is called Kiss of Darkness. And that one I'd like to release in July. And that one follows the story of Alaric, Torin's best friend, and a fellow warrior, and Catherine, who is Charlie's crazy ex-girlfriend, which, well, that's what Charlie calls her in book 1. So if you've read First Kiss of Freedom, you'll have met Catherine already. And if you read Kiss of Fire, you'll have met Alaric. Like I said, all of these characters are interconnected, and they do make cameos in each other's books. Okay, so the last book in the series, which I'd like to publish in October of this year, is called Kiss of Magic. And that follows Killian, another White Moon warrior, and Jasmine, a witch from a neighboring coven. Now, when I say neighboring, I'm not talking about, like, a coven that's, like, you know, down the block. In the dystopian world, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of wilderness and a lot of space where the packs and the covens live. So one pack will have control of a very large territory. So we're talking about hundreds of miles for one pack. So when I say neighboring coven, we're not talking about, like, you know, across town. We're talking about it's quite a hike. Okay, so that's the last book in the series for the White Moon Warrior series, but I do actually plan on using Kiss of Magic as a segue book to introduce my new series that I'm going to be writing in 2020. And I will announce the title of that new series later this year, so make sure to stay tuned. Okay, this video is actually going a little longer than I thought. So I'm going to post this as my publishing plan for 2019, and then I'm going to make a separate video for my goals, my, like, author, writer goals, and then my regular life, personal life goals for 2019. I'm going to do that one in a separate video. That way it's not like a 30-minute video, you know what I mean? Okay, all right, so that's it for this video, you guys. I will talk to you in the next video, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.